Self-improvement is one of the best things you can probably do for yourself. But if you don't follow these tactics that I will teach you today, all the hard work that you have put in for the past weeks, months, or even years will have gone to waste. We're living in a society where we're surrounded by immoral, unhealthy content consumption addicts. All they do is work, eat unhealthy food that destroys the body, consume toxic content that destroys the mind, sleep, and repeat. But then there's you. You are here watching a self-development video, trying to improve your life. For that, I congratulate you. Being the oddball out, you will feel like you're better than everyone around you. You'll feel as if you're better than your friends, your parents, your teachers, your boss, and you'll even start to notice every little single thing the people around you do. For example, you might see your friend drinking Gatorade, and if you guys didn't know this, Gatorade has ingredients in it, which is called Red 40, Yellow 5, and a couple other ones that come from petroleum. So what is happening is when someone drinks Gatorade, they're drinking particles and bits of petroleum, and over time, it destroys them internally. And what's funny about self-development is that you will develop this unwanted ego that makes you go out there and judge everyone. This is very normal. But having this mentality that you are better than everyone because you're on self-development and they're not will absolutely destroy you. That mentality ruined the hard work that I put in for a month. I basically had to restart. Luckily, I only had to restart 1 month's time of hard work. But there are people out there that work for years and years and become successful, but then let the ego and the toxicity bring them back down to zero. Just because you see these people around you doing degenerate things shouldn't make you feel like you're better than them, shouldn't give you the right to put them down. What this does is develop a toxic mindset. You must remember that you were also once that degenerate person. Everyone has their own journey in life. Imagine you talk so much shit about someone and then they get onto self-development later than you did and succeed more than you have ever done in a shorter amount of time. How's that gonna make you feel? Probably terrible, guilty, probably a little angry too. But how is this person able to accomplish so much when you've been working longer than him? What will happen is that you will develop a negative mindset and you'll talk more and do less. The more you tell people what you're doing, the more you brag about your life, the more you'll trick your mind into thinking you actually did those things. And the fact that if people perceive you that way, you really are that person. But that's not true at all. A part of self-development is looking at the people below you and helping them, not putting them down, not to insult them, not to brag to them. You want to be a leader. You want to be someone that the people around you look at and want to follow. That's what self-development is. And if you've been on self-development for a while, you'll understand that trying to become successful in anything requires you to surround yourself with the proper people. Naturally, you're going to go to your friends and try to get them on self-development so you guys have the same mindset and you guys can help each other grow. The unfortunate part about this is that 9 out of 10 times this won't work. They won't listen to what you have to say because they just simply either don't care or don't have the mindset like you do. Now let's go back to that Gatorade example. You may see your friend drinking Gatorade and you might tell him where Gatorade ingredients actually come from. By doing this, you're hoping that he will stop drinking Gatorade. More often than not, all they're gonna do is be like, oh wow, I didn't know that. They're gonna be a little surprised, a little shocked, but then don't do anything about it. They're gonna continue to drink the Gatorade and not care, even though you're telling them that it's harmful. This is where you're going to feel frustration. This is where the ego is going to kick in. What's gonna happen is that you know you're doing the right thing and it's killing you inside that the people around you aren't listening to you. And honestly, it's a good thing that you want other people to be on self-development. It shows that you care. But I'm telling you right now, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy. You really should just focus on yourself. Trust me, I've tried this. And what I've learned is that people only change if they themselves truly want to change. It's very difficult for one man to convince someone to do something. Think of yourself. How did you get into self-development? Maybe watching Andrew Tate, Hamza, or some other self-development YouTuber motivated you, but in the end, you decided to take the step. You yourself took the decision to go into self-development. And I've never met Tate, Hamza, or any of these other YouTubers in person, but the way they perceive themselves online is that they act as leaders. And that's why people follow them. So if you truly want your friends, your family, the other people around you to follow you, you need to act as a leader. You need to take action more, Show them the power of self-development, and they will see your success, and then they will follow. Also, if you want to find a place to hang out with a small community also on self-development, connect with people, and learn a couple things, I do have a Discord that you can join as well. And in this Discord, I have a bunch of free content for you. I have books, templates, and I even have a link that you can schedule a meeting with me for free so I can help you with your specific problem. Now, if you look in the description, there is a template, a step-by-step guide I have made to help you follow along and get the best use out of this video. Now, these steps that I'm about to go through are gonna help you get out of this toxic mindset. Or maybe if you aren't in this toxic mindset yet, it'll help you keep yourself away from it. Step 1 is recognizing the signs. Next time you judge someone or you start to look at the things that they're doing and start to develop this negative mindset and start saying, man, this guy's pathetic, and start comparing yourself to them, catch yourself. Acknowledge that this is the wrong thing to do. Real quick, before we get into this next step-by-step section, drop a like, maybe subscribe, because it does help the algorithm out and it helps push this video to others who also need help. Step 2 is to identify the cause. In this section, I want you to list 3 reasons why you specifically thought those things. Maybe it's the fact that you're eating healthy and they're not. Could be that they're very obese and not going to the gym while you're hitting the gym every single day. It could be a number of reasons, but by listing every single thing out, it plays into the next step, which is step 3, practice empathy. Now, I want you to understand that everybody has their own journey and everybody goes through life a different way and stumbles upon self-development at different times. I want you to put yourself in their shoes, and depending on the list you made in the previous step, list why they are obese or why are they eating unhealthy. Maybe that person doesn't have the money to be buying healthier foods. Maybe that person doesn't have the time because they're working so much to go to the gym. Maybe they just haven't gone through a life-changing experience like you have that put you on self-development. And finally, step 4, focus on personal growth and be thankful. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on yourself. Continue to grow yourself, because the more you tell people, the more they're going to look at you in a negative way, and the more you're going to look at them in a negative way for them thinking you're negative. I want you to set 3 goals that you want to reach by the end of the year. It could be a small goal like making $1,000 extra a month, or it could be even bigger, let's say $10,000 a month by the end of the year. And this all kind of really depends on what level of self-development you're at. Maybe you want to develop a specific habit by the end of the year or by the end of the month or whatever time frame you guys want. This will help you focus on that goal and help you stop worrying about what other people are doing. And I want you to be thankful. You are so blessed to be in this position right now. To be the oddball out of the entire world. To be one of the very few people on self-development, one of the very few people that wants to achieve greatness for themselves. Be proud of yourself, and I want you to stay humble and not lose yourself in the process. Keep working hard, stay humble, and watch yourself become something greater than you ever thought you could. Now, earlier we discussed about surrounding yourself with the right people. So if you click right here, it'll take you straight to that video and it'll help you understand why it's important to surround yourself with the right people and walk you through a step-by-step guide on how to do it. Or if you've already seen this video, you can click right here, and this is YouTube's recommendation as to which video will help you the best. Hopefully you found value out of this video, and remember to be better today than you were yesterday.